So sensory override for a second, right? Your heart beating faster just by pretending in this exercise? Yep. All right. So you're actually embodying this because you're very smart, you have a powerful mind, and you're able to go right down into a present moment. We're going to shift this, don't worry. So it's moving now this way, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to take your hand and I want you to begin to move it. There you go. I want you to move it in that direction. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look up at the ceiling for a second. I want you to look up right here. Right there. And I want you to pick out an imaginary dot. It's purple. Okay? You got it? Okay, so you got the purple dot, or is it an elephant?
It's an elephant.
It's an elephant. It's an elephant. Okay. So you got the purple elephant. And as you're doing that, you got this purple elephant. I want you to stop spinning. And I want you to spin it bigger and round. Really round, yeah, just like that. Bigger and round. Now slow it down. Slow it down. There you go. Now I want you to look at that spot again. And as you're doing that, I want you to really focus on that spot. And as you focus on that spot, focus on that pain. And only focus on the spot, but focus on that pain. You got me?
Yeah.
So you're focusing on that spot, but you're focusing on that pain. But where's the pain? Keep focusing on the spot. You can stop spinning. Keep focusing on the spot. Keep focusing on the spot. So
All right.
you're right. This is a powerful exercise. So go ahead and focus on that spot. There you go. And you might notice that it's quite impossible to find that, whatever it was. You almost remember, right? You're on the spot. The concept. So I want you to imagine for a second that as you're looking at that spot, you go back to that terrible, hellacious vibration that you were feeling.
Yeah.
So go ahead and go back there. But if you can't find it, say so, because
Yeah.
we'll go on to the next phase. It's going. All right. So now that that has kind of done a twisty, so to speak, I want you to breathe in through your nose for a second. I want you to get into that meditative state. When you relax, I want you to imagine that at the bottoms of your feet there's a black liquid that's pouring out all over the floor. But I want you to stay in your meditative state, so you're detached. As that happens, feel it. Feel the earth almost pulling that black energy out of the bottoms of your feet. There you go. There you go. All right. And when it's all the way out, raise your right finger, your index finger. When it's all the way out, take your time. Okay? And now what I'd like you to do is open your eyes for a second. And go ahead and shift towards me for a second. Just like that. And now what I want you to do is I want you to focus on that feeling of trust. For a second. We're almost done. But for trust. Unfamiliar, right? It's there, but it's unfamiliar because you're in a different paradigm. A paradigm is something where when you have a set of morals or beliefs, when that paradigm is shifted to another paradigm, you're in another universe. Does that make sense?
A new feeling that feels good.
Okay, so it feels good, and it's just kind of like maybe over here on the grid.
It's almost like confidence.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing. So take that, now feel it for a second. Okay, there you go, and take your time. Feel the confidence, and now gently open your eyes as you're feeling it. There you go. And where is it spinning, man? There you go. Right by your heart. Right by your heart. Perfect. Why do you think it's spinning by your heart? No need to go into the logical, analytical mind. Just focus on why is that right here?
Because I want it to be.
Is it because it feels right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it really does feel right. It feels like you were born to actually have that feeling, but then something got fucked in the process of life. And, we got victimized, so then it's like there's this massive thunderstorm over here, but essentially, that is your state of being, right? You can't have mistrust without trust. So, focus on that confidence for a second. I want you to stand up, and then we'll be done here. All right. Okay. Now, as you're standing up, I want you to look into my eyes for a second. And I'm going to tell you a quick little story, and then after this story, that storm's going to pass, and it is going to be blue sky. Now, it is up to you to, when the storm comes again, to notice that it is a storm, so that you don't jump in and get lost and then do things that you really regret later, okay? So when that thunderstorm comes, you could say, oh shit, that's the storm, I better be careful, because I'm not in the right paradigm right now, so I could destroy, I could cause some chaos. You see what I mean? So right now, when that, because it'll come again, this is a process, but when it comes, it's going to be easier, and here's why. Because we're going to amp up your trust that you already had inside you before you came in these doors. So that's what we're going to do. So I want you to feel that trustful feeling. That trustful feeling. I want you to see yourself, late at night, and you're not with your girl, and you feel okay, all right? You got that? Now I want you to go back to that confidence, that powerful trust that you really felt when your eyes went whoop, up there by the purple butterfly. Or elephant, excuse me. That kind of goes into trance, but yeah, snuffleupagus. All right. So with the snuffleupagus and everything, I want you to really feel this, okay? When I put my hands on your shoulder, I'm going to tap them gently on your shoulder, and you're going to feel relaxed. Do you accept this as a possibility? If you do, say yes. If not, say no.
Yeah.
Okay, so you accept it as a possibility. And you believe that it will happen at the instant that I touch your shoulders. Do you believe that your mind can create that phenomenon? Okay, great. So looking at me now, I'm going to tap your shoulders with both my hands.
Okay.
And as I do that, you're going to feel a jolt. Okay? Just a jolt. All right? Okay, you're fine. Okay.
As long as
You ready?
yeah.
Now, what is it that we're going for here? What is the feeling that's going to come out? It's a powerful trust, it's a confidence, it's an inner knowing that everything is safe, right?
Gratitude.
Okay, great. So a powerful gratitude.
Gratitude.
Okay. Now, there you go. Now let it kind of flow down through the bottoms of your feet. I want you to imagine it goes to the center of the earth for a second. Okay, so it's anchoring you. You're on the ground, and you're not... But I also want you to imagine that you're completely connected to your Creator at the same time through the top of your head.
Okay.
Got it? So you're connected with your Creator, and you're anchored to the earth. So you have nothing to prove anymore. So, last thing we're going to do is, after that, I want you to find the thunderstorm.
All right.
You don't have to go into it, just... Where is it? What's it doing?
It seems pretty far off.
Okay, so it's far off. Do you want to bring it back, or you just want to kind of leave it there? Or maybe even let it dissipate, right? I mean, it does water the earth. It gives us oxygen when we have storms. It, burns down forests so that we can have new trees. It kind of does create life, so it is necessary. But for this context, let's leave it the fuck out
I
there.
don't really
How's
see a
that?
need for it.
Yeah, me neither, man. So leave it out there. All right, so now, deep breath. Feel the power. Grab a seat, my man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Give Dan the man a hand. Okay, so I think we're going to take a little break, a little 10-minute break. Seth?
It's just, I would want to take a break. Or
Yeah. Follow me.
raise my hand.